Murder mystery, where every clue counts and every twist surprises. Welcome back, mystery lovers. Today we're diving into a chilling tale where history turns deadly. This is The Antique Assassin, a murder mystery wrapped in relics of the past, where every artifact tells a bloody tale. Chapter 1, The Blade of Blackwell. In the quiet town of Evershade, nestled between rolling hills and forgotten battlefields, a new exhibit opens at the Blackwell Historical Museum, a private collection of antique weapons from the 17th and 18th centuries. The townsfolk gather to marvel at swords, dueling pistols, and medieval tools of war, each with a plaque that tells its deadly origin. Just days after the grand opening, tragedy strikes. James Tilby, a local historian and one of the museum's volunteers, is found dead in his home, stabbed with a 300-year-old Scottish dirk. The weapon is identified as missing from the exhibit. There are no fingerprints, no forced entry, just the unmistakable blade, and a single black feather placed beside his body. Chapter 2, A Collector's Eye. The case falls into the hands of Police Chief Martha Wren, a 58-year-old widow with a sharp mind and a lifelong passion for antiques. She knows the weapons intimately. She helped authenticate the collection before it arrived. To her horror, the museum curator confirms it. The dirk was returned to its case the night before, which means the killer had access and knowledge of the collection. Then, another body is found. This time, a retired fencing instructor, killed by a rapier through the heart. Again, the murder weapon is a centuries-old antique, recently repolished and put on display. Again, a black feather left behind. Chapter 3, Echoes of the Past. Martha begins to notice a pattern. Each victim had a connection to a long-defunct society of collectors who, decades ago, were involved in the black market trade of historical weapons. With the help of Eli Cobb, a quiet librarian with a photographic memory and a deep knowledge of local history, Martha uncovers the group's name, the Iron Circle. Years ago, they were accused of stealing and reselling rare artifacts, but the case was buried before it could go to court. Now, it seems someone is delivering old justice in a very new way. Chapter 4, The Feather Signature. Martha and Eli dive into police records, old museum registries, and auction catalogues. They discover that each antique weapon used in the killings once belonged to Sir Alden Drake, a 19th-century British officer known for collecting trophies from every duel he won. The black feather was Sir Alden's calling card, a symbol of victory left with each defeated rival. It's not just murder. It's performance. A message. As more victims fall, the killer escalates, using increasingly elaborate methods: a poisoned ring from the Renaissance, a musket modified to fire one precise shot, a collapsing blade hidden in a walking cane. Each murder is more theatrical than the last. Chapter 5, A Personal History. When Eli disappears, Martha receives a package at her door. Inside, a letter addressed to her, a map, and a single antique bullet. The letter reveals that the killer believes Martha's late husband, once an auction house partner, was involved in the original Iron Circle scandal. The killer, it turns out, is Vera Lind, the daughter of a collector who was ruined by the Iron Circle's betrayal. She's been hunting down every surviving member, using their own obsessions against them. But Vera didn't count on Martha, a woman who knows these weapons, knows their weaknesses, and knows how to fight fire with fire. Chapter 6, The Final Duel. In a climactic confrontation inside the darkened museum, Vera challenges Martha to a trial of history, a duel using the very weapons from the exhibit. But Martha outsmarts her, using a hidden mechanism in one of the canes to trigger a trap, disabling Vera before she can strike. Vera is arrested, and the remaining antiques are secured for investigation. Martha walks through the museum one last time, now cleared of its deadly traps, and places a final note on the exhibit. Let history be studied, not repeated. Thanks for tuning in, mystery lovers. If you enjoyed The Antique Assassin, be sure to like, comment with your favorite twist, and subscribe for more spine-tingling tales every week. Who knew the past could be this deadly?